Hello church, this is Mario Bolivar creating your intro video for Sunday School class of June 7. Thank you for watching. The lesson on this Sunday is based on the book of Acts, chapter 16, verses 16 to 40. This is a story of Paul and Silas as they were followed by a slave girl who could tell the future. This story is very particular because it's in a gray area. It's not black or white. It's gray because you can learn things that sometimes in this world that we live in don't make any sense. Now, the story begins as Paul and Silas are teaching in the streets and these girls are following them. This girl is telling everyone that needs to hear that these men are slaves of God and they are doing God's work. Paul, for some reason that is not described in the scriptures, found this very annoying. So he heals her. And that gets him into trouble with the owners of the slave girl because now she cannot tell the future. So they create some fake things about them and they are put in jail. Now, knowing this, God uses this, what happens to Paul and Silas, and shows how powerful he is and how merciful he is. So there's a terrible earthquake and most of the people get out. And the jailer thinks that the important witnesses and the important people that were in jail escaped. So he's going to kill himself. And the disciples, Paul and Silas says, no, don't kill yourself. We're still here. So they had an opportunity to teach about, to the jailer about God, about how merciful and godly he is and how loving and merciful the things that he does can be. So at the end, they are released. And the jailer was, knowledgeable of the love of God. This story is complicated because it tells us that not everything that is good is a blessing. And not everything bad that happens to us is a curse. What do I mean by that? It means that not everything that you think shines or that is perfect or the best of the best is really good for you. Sometimes the best things in life, they detract you from God. They don't make you have a relationship with God. Where the not so good things, sometimes they draw you close. Now, I'm not saying that God makes bad things happen to good people. What I'm saying is that sometimes God uses the bad things that happens to us to help us realize of His love. See, if Paul would have never healed that slave girl would have always been at the mercy of a spiritual being that was attacking her. She was not free. So Paul, without thinking, he makes her free. And then they're thrown in jail. If they would have not done that, the jailer would have never known about God. God uses everything that happens to us for His purpose. So it is good to talk to your kids about how sometimes everything good is not really that good. And not everything that is bad is really that bad. And that through prayer and through God, there is a shifting in gears that allows for us to understand that God is in control, whether what's happening to us is good or bad. And He uses both things. Like I said, this is a story that's very gray. Not everything good, not everything is bad. But it's often how we're looking at things and we see the opportunity. And God help us to that. I'm thankful that you're able to watch. See you Sunday.